Hi, it's Greg Burdine, pastor of Faith Baptist Church, Adrian, Michigan, with a Bible verse for you to consider today. With it being summertime, we've got some of that rain coming up from the hurricane a little bit, but we often get warm weather, cool weather, hot weather, dry weather, sunny, cloudy. I don't know that we get too much snow in the summertime, but we get windy weather, and so today's just a kind of a rainy day. I've been looking at some Bible verses, sharing some Bible verses that have to do with summer. Hopefully you're enjoying your summer. We're nearly midway through. Let's see, tomorrow, Friday and Saturday will be our vacation summer Bible school for the kids primarily, but also it's a lot of fun for adults. Steve Harney and Cheryl, and they have 3 or 4 interns will be here, and they put on a pretty good show. They do magic and puppets and things like that. Good Bible lesson. We also have a missionary from Vietnam will be here, I think, Thursday and Friday. So it'll be a good time. So come on out, 6:30. Bring kids. They'll like it for sure, but you will too. So we're going to have a good time with that. But the Bible verse that I want to share with you today is found in one of the prophets, Amos. Amos is an interesting book. Read that, and it's got a lot of prophecies. But this is what he talks about the destruction that the Lord will bring and the judgment that God finally will bring. And this is what he says in Amos chapter 3 and verse 15. And he actually uses the word summer. It says this: I will also smite the winter house together with the summer house. The houses of ivory will also perish, and the great houses will come to an end, declares the Lord. He talks about the homes, the winter homes and the summer homes, the homes of ivory and the big houses. When I see this, I think of not always wealthy people, but people that have extra homes. You know, I think about the people that are able to go down south for the winter, and they have their winter home. And then people that have an extra home in the summer, maybe a cabin on the lake or something like that. So there's the summer home. And there's the ivory home, the really fancy houses, you know, the kind you see on, remember, what was that TV show when I was younger, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. You know, you see those fancy homes. And then the big houses. If you come close to the church, there's a house on Lenawee Hills Highway that's just, we call it a castle, you know, a big house. Everything's going to be gone one day. All these things that we labor for and even enjoy and work for, all of that, everything's going to be gone. The only thing that will last are things for eternity. And here's what's interesting. I heard a pastor one time say this, and I thought it was a good way of saying it. There are only 3 things that are eternal: God, God's word, and the souls of people. Those 3 things, they'll last forever. And we need to connect those 3 things: God, his word, and the souls of people. That's important. That will last forever. And when we serve those, when we work with those, when we incorporate all those things, when we connect ourselves with those 3 objects, those 3 things, those 3 relationships, God, God's word, and people, we'll be doing something that will last a lot longer than a summer home, a winter home, an ivory home, or a big home. And so hopefully you're working, on the things that will last forever. Good thing to think about as we spend a lot of time in summer. Spend it doing something that's going to last past the summer, and something even that'll last past